So here are three excuses that I've heard young people say again and again, and I'm like, no, I've had enough. Number one, I'm too young to start figuring out my life. And I'm like, really? Okay. Oh. Number two, Auntie Kemi, I don't have motivation for this thing that you're asking me to do. There's no motivation. And I'm like, hmm, okay. Number three, Auntie Kemi, you know now, you know that I'm smart. I'll figure it out when I'm ready. Have you heard them say that? That I'm too young to start figuring out my life. I don't have the motivation to start. Or that I'll figure it out when I'm ready. So when they say to me that I'm too young to start figuring out my life, I say to them that no, this is actually the best time for you to start figuring out your life, because before you know it, time has gone and you just be like, where did all the time go? And then when they say, I don't feel motivated, though, I always say to them that motivation does not come before action. Nobody was born with motivation. You act first and then you get the motivation to keep going. You see, so you act and then the motivation for you to keep doing that thing which you've started, it comes. So you don't get motivated to act. You act and then the motivation keeps you going. And then when they say, I'll figure it out when I'm ready, I always say that there is nothing like when I'm ready, because there is no perfect time. There's no perfect woman. There's no perfection anywhere. So you better be ready. Always be ready, like they say in Boy Scouts, right? Okay, so today's video is actually for my lovely young people between the ages of, say, 25 and under, 25 to the teenage years. This video is for you. This is not to say it won't benefit any other person, but that particular age range is who my heart goes out to today. So if you've ever made any of those excuses or some other excuses, there is a lot that they would say. But I mean, I feel like these three captures the essence of what I want to discuss in today's video. I want you to know that, see, life will happen anyway. But the question is, are you ready for life when it happens? Or are you busy making excuses? Excuses will not count in 5, 10 years' time. No matter how valid you think those excuses are, in 5 years' time, you would find out that those excuses, they do not count. So what do you need to do? Or how would you take responsibility for your life? Number one, take ownership of your actions. Yes. Enough of the blame game. Yes. Your parents hurt you, they didn't do right by you, the society has let you down, the institution, so many things are happening. Yes, I know. But it is time for you to stop that and then start take ownership of your own actions, the choices you make, the decisions you take, whatever it is that you do, start taking ownership of your own actions. Remember that it is your life, and so you must take ownership of your own life. Your parents have run their race, they have done their bit. They are probably still doing stuff for you, but you cannot keep blaming them. You cannot keep holding on to what they've done or what they did not do. It's okay. Enough of that. Let's move beyond that. So please start taking ownership of your actions. Number two, you need to learn to manage your time wisely. My dear young people, you a lot of them don't know how to manage their time. So you need to learn to manage your time wisely. The time you're supposed to use to spend, the time you're supposed to spend studying, make sure you're studying. If you're supposed to work, make sure you're work. If you have assignment to do it in time. If you have chores at home to do it in time. Manage your time wisely. You could use planner. You could use, there are a lot of tools that you can use that would actually help you manage your time. You could use daily habit tracker. So there are lots of things that you can actually use that can help you to begin to manage your time wisely. Manage your time wisely. Don't spend your entire time on social media, from Instagram to TikTok to Snapchat to Twitter. Which one is there again? To Facebook. Manage your time wisely. Okay. Number three, you have to be accountable. Responsible people are accountable. You need to have people in your life who you can say, oh, I'm working on this task XYZ. I need you to check in with me regularly. It could be daily, it could be weekly, and that person will always check in with you. They're not there to like kind of monitor you, but they're just there to kind of give you that support. that would help you to achieve whatever task it is that you need to achieve. As you're looking at me, I have accountability partner. There are certain things I want to do, and I'm like, I need an accountability partner to get this done. So please be accountable. Number four, control your emotions. Yes, I know this time of your life is when your emotions are taking the center stage, but that does not mean you can't control your emotions. You have the capacity to put your emotions in check. And how do you do that? Always pause before you respond. It never fails. You have to practice it well enough, and then it just becomes an habit for you. Before you respond to any word, any situation, whatever, pause. 15 seconds, 20 seconds, pause. When you pause, it allows the logical part of your brain to reason it a bit, and then you can respond better. Stop acting on impulse. Take a pause. Take a deep breath if you have to. Practice the breathing exercise you have to if you have to. That way you are able to put your emotions in check. So please remember to control your emotions. Number five, and the final thing on my list today, is you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself, your body, your spirit, and your soul. You need to look after yourself. Be intentional about your hygiene. Look after yourself. It's okay to look good. Yes, please. As much as you look good, you also need to make sure that your mind is healthy, that you have an healthy state of mind, and that your spirit is well fed. You are praying, you are studying God's word, you are connecting to a body that helps you grow your spirit man. So you need to nurture yourself all rounder, your body, your spirit, and your soul. Make sure you look after all three. Make sure that you are intentional about what you watch, where you go, and what you listen to, because those are the things that you pick, that registers into your subconscious mind, and then you would begin to act them out. It's not even a case of, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. They just seep in unconsciously, and then you won't know when you begin to manifest this thing. So please take care of yourself. Okay, I hope you find this video helpful. Please do not forget to share this video with somebody whom you are sure that this video will be a blessing to. Meanwhile, remember that being responsible is not really about avoiding trouble, so to say. It is just about you taking intentional steps that would position you for success later in life. And that is what being responsible is about. Okay, till I come your way again, keep winning.